Podcast from Card Lens with episode 10 of the Garbage Pail Kids Sapphire report. I want to get right into it with some brand new data we're adding to the tracker. This is buy it now versus auction data for eBay listings. And I have to say, I've been really surprised by this strong pattern that's held for the past 4 to 5 months, essentially, which is that by and large, auction prices are much cheaper than buy it now prices. So if you're buying right now, I'd strongly recommend looking at auctions versus buy it now. If you're selling, I would strongly recommend looking at buy it now versus auctions. Let me show you what I'm talking about. You can see the data in the table here. When you take a particular, let's start with red, for example. When you look at all red sales on eBay over all time, we've had 81 total that have sold, and the average sale price has been $456. Those that have sold at auction, 261 average sale price. So the fixed over auction or buy it now over auction ratio is 174%. Purple, you're at 114%. Gold, right, 252 have sold. Average buy it now price $196, average auction price $136, and so on. So you get this really interesting ratio that shows you essentially how much more the buy it now prices have been versus the auctions. Let's take a look at this graph to kind of drive home the point. Red really taking the top spot, then orange and teal. But really every parallel level, except for Pod Parasha, and we'll get to that in a moment, is over 100%, so higher buy it now prices than auction. Even sealed boxes, that's much closer to 100%, but even that has a slight over on buy it now. Now, Pod Parasha, this is super interesting. 16 total have sold on eBay. Buy it now average about 12.14, auction average about 16.57. Now, I don't know what to make about this. I think this is one of the things is there's less data, right? There's fewer sales, so you could have more variability in the data. But also this is a function of really when these sales happened. There was a lot of buy it now kind of right at the beginning, right? Buy it now and best offer. More recently, we've seen more auctions for Pod Parashas, and I think just as the general prices have gone up significantly for Pod Parashas, that's why you're seeing that difference. So anyway, take-home message here. If you're buying, I strongly recommend looking at auctions for cheaper prices. If you're selling, strongly recommend looking at buy it now. So quick update kind of on the rest of the tracker here. Average sale price, to me, the enduring mystery again is where are all the teals? We've only seen 144 of the characters sell on eBay, so there are 22 still missing. That just doesn't make sense to me at all at this point. Pretty healthy growth overall kind of in the indexes here and on all the different parallel levels. Our character index, obviously Adam Bomb holding the top spot. We have seen some movement kind of in the 5 through 10 here. So if you're collecting those characters, I recommend checking out those prices. And looking at the bottom three, we've got Marty Mouthful at 66% of the average card, Unstitched Mitch at 65%, Dirty Harry at 64%. As I said, continued steady progress up with all the parallel levels. It's a little tough to see on this graph. So what I've done here at the bottom is shown you what is the latest average, overall average price versus January 12th when we started tracking the data. You've got Pod Parashas at 126%. You've got Reds, yep, that's red at 139%, and so on down the line. Stars, these continue to trend slowly upwards. So you see the trend line here for Adam Bomb. Blasted Billy has kind of gone up and down. It's down a bit at this point. And the pairs, Adam Bomb and Blasted Billy, continuing to trend up. Here's Nasty Nick. You can see the trend. Evil Eddie really trending up, interestingly, recently. And same with the pairs, Nasty Nick and Evil Eddie. Base sets are kind of holding steady at just north of $1,000. I think the all-time average is $1,083. And you can see the most recent ones right here. Graded is an emerging story, so I'm really excited to see that we're seeing more graded cards show up. This makes sense. PSA has a huge backlog. It's taking a long time to grade the cards. But we're starting to see more PSA 9s. We're even starting to see some PSA 8s show up on eBay. So right now, for example, you see an Atom Bomb at a PSA 9 right here. You see, what was it, PSA 10 Atom Bomb, another PSA 10 Atom Bomb. This is good to see. This is a teal, right? So really interesting to see how this auction shakes out versus the average teal card for that card, because I'm interested in the difference between a graded card and a raw card for GPK Sapphire to see that kind of percentage play out. And then, as you can see, a handful of other PSA graded cards, including this Atom Bomb, which is a PSA 8, up for auction right now. So check that out. By the way, if you have $50,000 burning a hole through your wallet, you can pick up Blasted Billy for $50K, and that's authenticated by PSA. Now, onto our OS1 card giveaway. Really loving this kind of tradition we're doing on every video. We gave away Junk Food John and Ray Decay on the last video, and the question was, what was going to be the final sale price, including shipping, of this particular card? As you can see, it ended up at $86.99. There were 4 guesses. Scott was actually closest, but his guess came in almost 2 weeks after the auction closed. So for those who guessed before the auction closed, fat chance at that, you are the winner at $66.59. I have your address from a previous winner, so congratulations on being our first 2 times winner, and I will get those cards out to you. The cards we're going to be giving away on this video are Weird Wendy and Haggy Maggie, so another 2-pack. And it's super simple to enter this particular raffle. All you have to do is be a subscriber to the channel. So if you're not a subscriber, click subscribe, and we'll be doing a random.org, a random number generator of all our subscribers, and the winner will be going home with these 2 cards. So that's it, guys, for episode 10 of the Garbage Pail Kids Sapphire Report. Please leave any comments about data you'd like to track, data you'd like to know about. It's just super fun for me to be diving into this data. Like I said, the kind of auction versus buy it now for me is the real highlight and interesting take home for this particular video. Thanks, guys. Have a wonderful weekend, and see you on the next one.